Hello, it's LaDonya here from Keep It Crafty with LaDonya, and welcome to the Team Jazzledazzle video hop. I think I said that wrong. Team Jazzledazzle video hop for June 2022. The theme this month is clean and simple, so I'm going to do something that's very simple. It shouldn't take very long, so hopefully you won't be watching this for too long at all. I've got some thick basic white card for my card base. And because half of the length is 14.8 centimetres, I'm going to cut that to the width as well and make a square card that is almost a 6x6 inch card. It's not far off. So I'm just going to score that in half, and that is my card base made. And then I'm going to get some normal Whisper White for a layer, and I'm going to cut this at 14.4 centimetres. So sometimes I work in millimetres, sometimes I work in centimetres, sometimes I work in inches. So I do confuse myself quite a lot. So if I confuse you, I'm sorry. But yeah, so 14.4 centimetres, I'm cutting that one too. They can go in my scrapbooks. And that scrap of thick white will go back in my packet for that. So that's what I'm doing with that, and it's going to be, there's going to be barely any colour on it, because I'm going to use an embossing folder. This is the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder, and it's just going to do white on white. I'm not going to add any fancy colour, except for a sentiment. So I'm just going to run this through my machine, and always put it in hinge first, like that, so as you don't put extra pressure onto the hinge of your embossing folder. And our card is very soon going to be ready. Quite simple. So let me just stand up and see if you can see that embossing. It's very pretty. It's got some words in there, and then some texture as well. Very, very pretty. So we're just gonna, oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that my blade is a little bit blunt. I need to change my blade. So this is a glue rubber. I'm just going to run down the edge there where I've cut it, and that should get rid of any little furry bits. If your blade starts to get a bit blunt, you don't always need to change it straight away. There, let's get rid of the furry edge. So, good as new. So, let's stick this on. There is a direction to this. I want to make sure I stick it the correct way up. There's an odd word you can pick out. Harvest. Load. So, I want to make sure that I get it the right way up. And I'm just going to stick that down flat. As this is a video hop, please check the description box below for links to other videos. I know Janice has already done one and that is ready. I'm not sure who else is joining this month. It may just be Janice and myself again. So there we go. That's not got a very big border on that side, has it? So I like wet glue. You've got just a moment. I've just managed to slide that over a tiny bit. So that is the card done, basically. I'm going to use old olive ink because I got some ribbon out yesterday and messed it up. So I've got this scrap of ribbon that's doing nothing. So I'm going to use that up. So I've got the old olive ink out to match the ribbon. And I'm going to use the Happy Birthday from Artistically Inked. This came from my scrapbooks. So we're just going to stamp that up. And then we will be nearly there. See if I can get this straight. Hopefully that's straight. I don't think it's in the middle though. It's not in the middle. See if we can't level that. And it's not straight either. Let's turn it over and try again. There's always two sides. Right, I'm just going to pull it closer towards me, see if I can get it a bit better. With a slight wonk, you notice it on a skinny piece of card. That's better. If it was in the middle of that, you wouldn't notice it quite so much. Now, when this was obviously cut from this side, because I've got a tiny ridge there, I'm just going to go with my bone folder and get rid of that little ridge. That's that done, and then we're going to snip a little bit at the end. Just give it a bit of interest. So we're going to snip like that. Yeah, hang on. That's the one we want. And snip like that. Not quite even. Slightly more at an angle there. There. Happy with that? Get rid of those into the bin. Snip that knot off where I've ruined the ribbon. In fact, I should have just laid that over and snipped. Like so, and then we get matching edges. So, and that is just going to sit underneath like that. So, that's the side I don't want. Pop a little bit of tape along here. In fact, just a little bit. We'll add a little bit more interest by putting this onto some foam pads. So make sure I've got it in the right way up. Have a little fiddle before you press it down hard. There we go. Just pop that up on some foam pads, and then our card is finished. So a nice, quick, simple video today. I hope you like it. Sometimes we, as crafters who have been crafting for a little while, we've got all these dies and stamps. Sometimes you just don't need them. Sometimes you just need just a few basic things. Although admittedly this one I did need a die machine for, so where should we go? On the wonk? Let's go on the wonk in the middle. There we go, and that is my finished card. You tidy up there. And I hope you like it. Nice, quick, simple video today. Please do check out the other videos, and if I don't see you before, I will see you next month with next month's video hop. Bye for now.